Today we're making the 3-tier Tres Leches cake from Dora the Explorer. This light and fluffy cake is really fun to make, but it's a bit tricky, so you might need to have some help sometimes. First, bake the cakes. Sift the flour, baking soda and salt into a bowl. Separate the eggs by cracking them over a bowl. You pour the yolk from one shell to another, letting the white fall into a bowl below. Put the yolks in one bowl and pour the whites into a third bowl. This is in case one of the eggs breaks. If any yolk at all gets into the white, the cake will not get fluffy. Add some sugar to the yolks and beat. Keep adding the sugar in small batches, then beat until the mix turns pale yellow and fluffy. Add the milk and vanilla and stir gently. Now we can beat the whites. When they look fluffy like clouds, add the rest of the sugar and beat until they make stiff mountains when you take the beaters out slowly. Pour the egg yolk into the flour mix and lightly mix until you can no longer see any flour. Pour the egg whites into the mix and gently fold through. The mix should look even but still fluffy. Be careful not to mix too much. Pour your mix into the 3 cake tins so that it is evenly distributed and bake in the oven for 25 to 35 minutes. Poke a skewer in the middle. If it comes out clean, it's ready. Run a knife around the rim and take off the ring to let the cake cool down completely. To make the Tres Leches milk, in a jug pour the sweetened condensed milk, evaporated milk and whole milk. Stir them all together. To make the cream frosting, add salt, vanilla and icing sugar to the cream and beat until it's really thick and fluffy. Now it's time to build the cake tower. Starting with the largest layer, slice the cake in half with a long knife. You might need to ask for help here. Use a fork to poke little holes over each cake and slowly spoon the milk mix on. You want to pour enough milk so that there is an even layer, but not so much that the cake is soggy. Spread on whipped cream, chopped strawberries and more cream. Put the other half on top and repeat with the other 2 layers. Use a layer of cream to stick the middle cake on top of the large cake. Push wooden skewers through to hold it in place. Now stick the little cake on top and hold it in place with a skewer. Now cover the whole cake with your whipped cream. Spread carefully with an icing spatula or spoon. Try to get it as even as possible. For the final touch, pipe the cream in small circles around the bottom of the cake. Put a strawberry on each circle, along with one on the top. This cake is pretty hard to make and super huge. So if you only want to make 1 cake layer, just half the recipe. It will be just as delicious.